I'm above 80 volts peak to peak, which is better than before. My current's very low as well. That's good. No, it's plastic. It's plastic tube. My current is extremely low. I'm surprised. When I turn it off, I'm only drawing about 30 milliamps right now. I'll put the scope shot back up again. Well, the scope doesn't really show me the current, but actually my peak to peak. Yeah, I do need to put a switch in here on the circuit to switch in low value capacitors when I need them, I think. I think I need to adjust my time base on the scope. We'll get a lock again. Oh, it's difficult to get a lock on that right now. Yeah, my current is extremely low consumption right now, which is good. And I need to wash my hands. I've got this conductive paint all over my hands. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of these gauges I made, magnetic gauges for testing magnetic flux fields. That's the most sensitive one for doing this. Let's try this other one. Interesting how it changes, look, sound. got a whole bunch of them. No, that's the best one for the job, I think. Just going to go and wash my hands. We're only drawing about 30 milliamps. The coil's cold. Try. Well, from what I'm getting, the bottom line is I just need more voltage peak to peak. But it made a bit of an improvement. I've actually got up to 80 volts peak to peak around about here. I've gone past it again now. Too low and it's hard to see the chat with this window. I'll try and move this. Hang on a minute. Just a minute. I need to resize Firefox so I can see what's going on. Oh heck! Now what? Hang on. That's better. Right. That's better, I can see the chat now. He's moved that over a bit more. Well, that's an interesting point, because yeah, it will interact with it, won't it? So let me just bring these Alnicos near here. Listen to the sound. Watch the scope. Listen to how loud it gets. Now, remember, my circuit is designed. Now, something interesting. Don't know if you've noticed anything with this frequency. I don't know if you've noticed anything. Yeah, I can feel it as well. It's interesting sensation. It's like something's kicking the magnet. Because remember, I'm sending two frequencies, and the high frequency is what's keeping my current consumption down. If I didn't have the high frequency, this would be, well, it would be drawing a lot more power than what it is. Yeah, I need to get more juice into that coil, more higher peak to peak. That's the problem I'm having at the moment. I'm actually driving it with 30 volts, but for some reason how hot is that regulator again? That regulator's pretty hot. Actually, that's the point. Like, let's see how hot that regulator's getting with my temperature thingamajig. I never actually thought to use it on that. I can't even see what I'm looking at right now. Well, according to this it says 49.9 centigrade. Oh, have I pressed the wrong button? How hot is this coil? 33. That coil is virtually stone cold. Blue tack. I mean double-sided tape. Right, let me just... Sorry, it's hard to get this on. I can't really film me showing you the... I've lost my preview thing here. Trying to get more in. Well, the temperature on the my regulator on there is it's got the high, there's a high voltage going in, and it's can't really show it on there. I have to get really close to it to get a good reading. According to it's 54 centigrade, so actually that's not bad. The regulator, that's well within its tolerance. It's 56 basically Celsius is that temperature. It's got a memory. When you press the button and let go, it remembers for a while. I'm really glad I got this. It's very useful. The magic part will be when I turn it off and this stops in its remembered position. That means that the Alnicos have been flipped, but we aren't flipping them yet. So let's turn it off and see. Right, it's on the inside. Hey, it is remembering. Look, it's remembering. Look, it's further out now, look. Now it's further in. Don't you realise what this means? This means I am accomplishing what I am aimed to do, and that is to get this the Alnicos to switch and remember. So the Alnico is off, the power is off right now. It's remembered the position, it's remembered. Hang on, put the power on. Is it, I think? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just sticking. Oh, it might be just sticking a bit. I'm close though, because it is further in and further out. It is further out this time. I think. Anyway, I just need more voltage. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. Be cool, wouldn't it, to have a generator that makes music? It sounds like music. Oh, it sounds like somebody ringing a doorbell with a clanger. Oh God, I need coffee. I need coffee. But it's definitely interesting when you bring magnetic fields into it. Let's bring some more magnets into it. These are some more Alnicos, right? Another 3. Now look, because there's another 3 there, it's not moving as much. Let's reverse them, bring them the other way around. You discovered hummus. Hummus. Now it's actually hitting stop there. I actually magnetised these with the neodymiums, so they're very, very strong. Those were as well, until I demagnetised them. I've got it hitting the end stop now. I don't know what the frames per second are. I think the frames per second are probably a bit low. It's 15 frames per second. I probably will go up a bit more. I'll go up to 20. Maybe it'll improve that. I'll tune the high frequency a bit. See, it's not moving as much, look now. Well, it's not an annoying sound, is it? Oh, 82 volts peak to peak. I'm just going to recalibrate my scope a little bit. Check the time base down a bit. I'm going to go and make a cuppa, okay? Power driver, a miniature power driver. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil. I wish that horrible blue streaky stuff wouldn't keep coming on the... I don't know why it's doing. Maybe it's got something to do with the live stream capture thing. Oh, I have an idea. Let's make this bigger. I tell you what, I'll try the Minicam live stream capture thingy. Hang on a minute. Let's move this out of the way. I'll just switch to camera a minute. Maybe it's got something to do with the live stream thing. I don't know. Oh, how can I get rid of that green smudgy stuff? The song stuck in your head. That's funny. That's like Z, he gets things stuck in his head. No, I moved it out of the way and it's still doing it, so it can't be the... It can't be this thing, I don't know. It's like in that window, it's... I don't know. Another thing I was thinking about as well, another optimization I could make. If you look at my bobbins, there's a 1.5mm gap between the inside wall of the bobbin. There's a 1.5mm gap between this wall here and the actual Alnicos in the middle, right? Now, I've been in SketchUp, and what I was thinking about doing, and it wouldn't take long to do at all, it wouldn't take long to print them out, was to print some more of these bobbins, but with a thinner wall, so that the wall is about 0.8, well, about just under a millimetre thick between this wall here and the actual Alnicos. That way I'll get the coil a lot closer to the Alnicos, and it will have a much bigger effect on the Alnicos. That's what we want. So I think the problem, part of the problem is the thickness of this plastic is quite large, really, all the way around. And by reducing the thickness of the plastic between the Alnicos and the bobbin, I'll be able to get the coil a lot closer to them, and it'll be tighter field around them. So I might actually, before I wind them all, which is a lot of effort, a lot of work, I might print a bunch more of these, and it won't take long to do, with a thinner wall on the inside, and that should improve the transmission, the magnetic flux transmission, much greater. Because the original test doing flipping the field was done by Robert Murray Smith, and he actually wound the coils directly around two magnets stuck together with super glue. He didn't even use a bobbin, so it might be that I need to get the wires much closer to the Alnicos. That's probably what I could do, actually. So I'm not going to rush winding all the bobbins tonight, because I want to optimize this, and and it's better to optimize something that's fairly obvious before I actually wind a whole load of bobbins and then realise I've got to do them again, and it certainly won't do any harm. It can only make it better, it can only improve it, because I mean, we don't really need a thick wall around the Alnicos, really. The only reason for the plastic really is for insulation, and yeah, well, yeah, but I need enough support to fit in between my device, using my actual generator device which I'm making, and I'll just back the camera off a minute and show you. I don't know if you've looked at it, but you've probably seen it before, but the bobbins go in between these laminations, like I was showing earlier. They go between the north and south of the laminations there, and so I need a plastic structure to give them a good support, a good fitting, really. So obviously the internal structure isn't that critical. You know, I just need a thinner wall, and if I have a thinner wall, I can also get more wire closer and more wire on the bobbin as well, which is another thing. Because there's going to be 4 on this side all the way around. I haven't got the yellow laminations in there yet. I need to put them in as well. So yeah. Well, Z's missing out on all the fun. I got my coffee anyway. Let's take this frequency up a bit. Actually, let's adjust the duty cycle. I'm adjusting the duty cycle on the high frequency at the moment. think I need to drop my tire base down a bit more again. What's generating the signal? Oh, my circuit. I designed this circuit. Back the camera up a bit more. This circuit board is oh man, I need to move the camera so we can get both in, really. Let's see. Now you can't see it properly. I'll try and turn it a bit. Oh, it's stuck down, isn't it, with blue tack. This is my circuit board I designed. It's a dual frequency. The way it works is you've got a primary lower frequency and a secondary frequency generated on top of that frequency, which alternates the first frequency. That's so that you can actually find two resonant signals in a circuit. So that if there's two different resonant frequencies, you can tune it for both of them. Do you want the circuit diagram? Yeah, there's a dual 555 timer. It's a NE556. Do you want the circuit? I can give you the circuit diagram if you want it. Well, you can't really see it moving much, but I'll get you the circuit. It's on my FTP. I don't like putting stuff online because everybody can nick it. I want to keep it within the open source group. I don't want some big rich guy nicking my circuit idea and patenting it and then and stealing it and saying it was his and we can't use it anymore or something like that, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what happens usually. I'll just find my diagram. Oh, it'd be quick if I just search. I've got so much stuff on here now. Oops. He didn't find it. Oh, come on, it must be. I must have spelled something wrong. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I didn't call it circuit, that's why. What are we? Yeah, you could build the same circuit. I designed it myself. I don't know if anyone else has invented something like it, but they probably have. But that's kind of unique the way it works. Let's change the duty cycle to the primary low frequency. This will be different. So it'll be either on longer or off longer. That's drawing a lot more current. That is more one half cycle than the other half cycle, and this is more of the other half cycle than the other half cycle is. And that's even. So I'm going to go up in frequency. I'm going down actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm using the polyfuse. The polyfuse basically would go open circuit if somebody wired it up wrong. I mean, as you can see, the higher frequency, just because this you can't see this moving, doesn't mean to say it's not as effective. The only reason we can see it moving at lower frequencies is because it's able to move, but the mass at high frequencies, it just can't move fast enough, you know. Schubas is back. Schubas, you are funny. Oh, don't steal Gary away. Discord. I can't get on there. I haven't managed to get on there yet anyway. I've been too busy with other things. almost a near beer. What's that search thingy? Well, I don't think I'm going to be winding any more coils tonight because I'm getting tired. It's getting late though. But anyway, it's been interesting. Putting that pot in there, that trimmer, that 500k is probably not a good thing because it doesn't like the higher value, so I'll probably stick the 104 back in there, and I'll drop this value of this capacitor because I forgot what I've got in there now. Actually, the one that's soldered to the board is 100N. It's 104. So that's 100 nanofarad, 50 volt. I'll probably put 200N or something, or 330N or something, or 470N or something, I don't know. Find something to stick in there. And I'll take this microfarad one out because it's really, it's a bit too big actually. It's way too big. Because I can get some frequencies way too low actually with that. My scope one. Scope one's locking on and running. Probably best to go up time base, I think. Yeah, well, I don't have a TV. It's really moving now. Oh, there's no stream still going. Okay, Gary, you take care, enough fun, and let's hope that World War III doesn't happen yet. Anyway, let's hope that we have another Christmas at least. I heard rumours, was it last year, that it could be the last Christmas or something. I don't know. They said that 2 years ago anyway. They're always saying negative things. Or the last Olympics. I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe they mean, I don't know, the end of the world or something. Yeah. So we can't think about things like that. We're just going to get on with our lives, you know. I think it's just fear porn. That's what I call it. Fear porn. That's what it is. It's to keep us in fear and in dread so that we look to our governments to rescue us. But they're the ones causing all the problems. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Oh, following their own script. Yeah, I'll tomorrow when I've had some sleep, I'll light some bigger coil, some more wire on. Yeah. Yeah, nighty night. Okay, Shubus, you go to Discord and leave me on my own. I suppose Alan might come back at some point anyway. I don't know if I'll still be awake. I'm getting ready for bed. I think before I go to bed I'll find another capacitor that I can swap out. I think I'll do that. It's hard to believe I'm not using much current. Stone cold this thing is.